If you want to mine cryptocurrency, but you don't want to go through the hassle of installing scripts to run currency mining on your computer, there are apps that you can download in order to do this. Two of which are MinerGate and NiceHash. These are both downloadable, installable apps that you can then launch and run and mine cryptocurrency with. In this walkthrough, I will download and install both NiceHash and MinerGate to see which one is easier to install to get up and running. Most importantly, however, I will run both of them for the same amount of time and identify which one makes the most money. We're going to start with MinerGate. Downloading is pretty easy. You simply go to the website, minergate.com, hit download, and start mining. Note that with both of these, you're going to need to disable your antivirus program, whatever it might be. Antivirus programs tend to view these as spyware. Also, you might have a problem if you're using Chrome. Notice Chrome is blocking mine, so what I ended up doing is going into Microsoft's Edge and downloading it there. I was able to get the download done. Once you download the app, simply install and run it. Just hit next to go through all the installation. I'm just left this at the default as well. This is one thing with MinerGate is I did find the installation really quick and simple. I didn't have any problems with it once I got past my browser trying to stop it. If you haven't created an account yet, on the upper right, you can just click Create Account. You're going to enter your email and password. In my case, I've already created an account, so I'm just going to type in my email address associated to that account and click Start Mining. What it does here is it takes you to a default screen, which is a automatic mining functionality where it will choose the most profitable cryptocurrency for you. What you can also do here, which is nice, is select you can change the level with your CPU mining, the cores that is going to be used. This allows you to potentially run MinerGate in the background while you're doing other stuff. It's not going to slow your computer down as much if you're using, 2 instead of 8. Your options here will vary based upon the hardware that you're running this with. Also, you can go through and select specific currencies if you want. So let's say, for example, I want to mine XDN or DSH instead of the XMR, which is what it's choosing. XMR, I think, is Monero. You can also dual mine on some of these. That's this option over here on the right. And then, of course, you can also change your course. So here I could be mining Monero and Dish at the same time, which is kind of a nice little feature if you want to mine multiple currencies with the app as well. Has a few other functions here. You can benchmark your computer. I just installed this, so I'm not going to benchmark mine right now. And you get these achievements for doing different things. How you get each one, I don't know, and what you get for them, I don't know either, but it's there. They just do it automatically. When you jump over to minergate.com, you can log in here and validate that you are mining whatever currency is going on, and you can look at how much you've mined. In my case, Bitcoin I've mined 0.00179. You can look at it in US dollars or euros as well to see what the translation is with that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to let the miner select the default currency. I'm going to set it to the highest settings possible, and I'm going to let it run for an hour and see how much I earn in Bitcoin. I want it to be Bitcoin because the dollar euro is going to fluctuate, and I want this to compare to the NiceHash miner. So let's get it started and see how we do. And we're back. I let it run for 1 hour. My starting currency was 0.00179 Bitcoin. After running it for 1 hour, I ended with 0.0001903 Bitcoin, which equals mining of 114 Bitcoin. That is what I've done so far. Now let's see how the NiceHash miner does. Now we're on to NiceHash, and you want to simply click on download from the cell option here. For mine, I have a NVIDIA graphics card, so I'm going to click on that. It's going to automatically choose the most recent version. Let that download. Once it gets downloaded, just double click on it and follow the on-screen prompts. With NiceHash, the installation is a lot longer than MinerGate and is often error prone. So if you can make it through all the on-screen prompts, great. If you get an error, you might have to check out some forums to see how to get past that. In this case, I'm just going to let the video, or I'm going to pause my audio recording here for a minute while I let this install and run. And we're back. So once you get through the installation, hit open. Accept the licensing agreement. Do your validation here to make sure you're not a robot. Wait for it to load. The load time takes forever, pretty much every time you launch it too, even once you finish the installation. So just kind of a FYI on that. Now, what you're going to need to do is do a few things to set this up. Enter your wallet information, which is going to be your email account that you used when you set up your account with NiceHash. You can also enter a worker. It doesn't really matter too much. If you're using this on multiple computers, that's probably when you would want to have different workers. In my case, it doesn't really matter. So I've just got the one. The configuration, I just leave everything to the default. Before you can hit start though, or if you do hit start, what it's going to do is it's going to start this benchmarking. And MinerGate, that's an option. You don't have to benchmark your computer. In NiceHash, it's going to require you to benchmark your computer. Mine errors out pretty much every time I do the benchmarking. I'm going to link to a video below on how I got past that. Once I did get past the benchmarking issue, basically what happened is every time I tried to benchmark it, it would crash my computer and I would have to basically start over. Now let's say you're one of the lucky ones who makes it past any potential errors. You just let it up and run. Once you get it launched, you can hit start and it will automatically start by choosing the most profitable cryptocurrency. You can also manually select these. So if you go to the hardware details and select the little drop down here, it's going to give you options of which currencies you can mine. Notice one of mine is not checked. The reason for that is that was the one that kept causing my computer to crash. So I have to basically tell it, do not mine that particular currency. Now I'm going to do the same thing here that I did with NiceHash, which is let it run for 1 hour and see what I get in regards to results. Okay, 1 hour has gone by, the exact same amount of time between both. So which is the winner? Well, since I just did NiceHash, I started with 000911900 and I ended with 000912100. Basically, I mined 200, the equivalent of like 200 point whatever Bitcoin. I want to be clear here. I didn't mine 200 Bitcoin. That'd be effing awesome if I did, but it's more like 0.0000200. In comparison to MinerGate, which I had ran for exactly 1 hour as well, where I did 114. That gives me 0.00086 better in regards to NiceHash. So NiceHash is the better miner of the two when you can get it running and going. So if you're doing the math, that 0.00086 It's less than a penny per hour of Bitcoin mining, but it does show that NiceHash is the better option of the two when it comes to making money. The caveat is you do have less control with NiceHash. MinerGate you can let run in the background if you're reducing the number of cores it's using. NiceHash doesn't really give you that option. And when you're running NiceHash, it is a hog on your graphics card, so you can't really do much else on the computer. So I would say if you're going to do that one, use it on something that you're not using at the same time. NiceHash also is a pain in the ass to get up and running. It is very error prone versus MinerGate, which is much easier to get up and running. That's the balance between the two. If I had to choose, even with the pain in the ass that it is to get NiceHash up and running, the amount of cryptocurrency you make far outweighs the hassle of installation. And once again, once you get it benchmarked and running, it works great. It's just getting it to that point. So that's my recommendation. Between the two, NiceHash is the winner.